If you are making decent money but still feel broke every month, one of these 5 habits is probably stealing thousands of dollars from you every single year. You wake up, you work hard, you pay your bills, and you try to do the right thing. But somehow, every month ends the same way. Your paycheck comes in, rent goes out, credit cards go out, food delivery goes out, subscriptions go out, random purchases go out, and by the last week of the month, you look at your bank account and think, I worked too hard to be this broke. You are not alone. Millions of people are earning more than they did a few years ago, but they still feel stuck. They make more money, but they do not feel richer. They are working harder, but their financial stress is not going away. And here is the uncomfortable truth. It is not always your income that is the problem. Many times, it is your invisible habits. Think of your bank account like a bucket with tiny holes at the bottom. It does not matter how much water you pour in. If you do not plug the holes, the bucket will always end up empty. That is exactly how bad money habits work. You might earn more money. You might get a raise. You might start a side hustle. But if your habits keep leaking money every day, your financial life will still feel the same. In this video, we are going to expose 5 silent money habits that keep people broke without them even realizing it. And more importantly, I will show you how to fix each one. Pay close attention to habit number 3, because that one can completely change how you handle every paycheck. Let's dive in. Habit number 1 is the silent killer of wealth. Lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep happens when your income goes up, but your expenses rise just as fast. At first, it feels harmless. You get a raise, so you upgrade your phone. You start earning more, so you move into a nicer apartment. You get a bonus, so you buy better clothes, eat at more expensive restaurants, or finance a nicer car. Each upgrade feels reasonable. After all, you worked hard for it. But the problem is this: when every increase in income becomes a new permanent expense, your wealth never actually grows. You are making more money, but you are also spending more money. So your financial position stays almost exactly the same. This is why someone can feel broke while earning $30,000 a year, then still feel broke while earning $70,000 a year. The number changed, but the habit did not. Your income increased, but your lifestyle expanded to consume all of it. And this is one of the biggest reasons people stay stuck financially. The fix is simple, but it requires discipline. The next time you get a raise, a bonus, or any extra income, do not immediately build a new lifestyle around it. Instead, pretend most of it never happened. Take a large part of that new money and move it automatically into savings, debt repayment, or investments before you get used to spending it. For example, if you get an extra $500 a month, do not immediately add $500 of new expenses. Save or invest most of it first. Then use a small part to reward yourself. This way, you still enjoy your progress, but you do not sacrifice your future. The goal is not to never enjoy money. The goal is to make sure your lifestyle does not grow faster than your net worth. Habit number 2 is the convenience trap. This is one of the most dangerous modern money leaks because each purchase feels small. A delivery fee here, coffee there, a subscription you forgot about, quick app purchase, a small service charge. None of these feel like serious financial decisions in the moment. But together, they quietly drain your money. We live in a world where almost everything is designed to be instant. Food can arrive at your door. Groceries can arrive at your door. Entertainment is one click away. Shopping is one tap away. And the easier it becomes to spend money, the less you feel the pain of spending it. That is why convenience is so powerful. It removes friction. And when there is no friction, spending becomes automatic. Let's take food delivery as an example. A meal that should cost $15 can easily become $25 after delivery fees, service fees, taxes, and tips. Do that 3 times a week, and you are spending almost $4,000 a year. And that is just one category. That does not include coffee, subscriptions, impulse snacks, convenience store purchases, app memberships, or small online orders. Now, convenience is not always bad. Sometimes it saves time. Sometimes it is worth paying for. But when convenience becomes your default, it becomes expensive. The fix is to track your convenience tax for 1 month. Look at every fee, every delivery order, every unused subscription, and every small purchase you made just because you did not plan ahead. Then choose a few leaks to close. Prepare simple meals once or twice a week. Cancel subscriptions you do not use. Keep basic snacks and groceries at home. Avoid turning boredom into spending. Small leaks sink great ships. And for many people, convenience is the biggest leak of modern life. Habit number 3 is paying everyone else before you pay yourself. This is the habit I told you to pay close attention to, because this one changes everything. Here is what most people do. They get paid. Then they pay rent. They pay the credit card. They pay the phone bill. They pay for groceries. They pay for gas. They pay for subscriptions. They go out with friends. They order food. They buy a few things they want. And then, if anything is left at the end of the month, they try to save it. But the problem is, there is usually nothing left. Not because they are bad people. Not because they are lazy. But because human nature will usually spend whatever is available. If money is sitting in your checking account, your brain sees it as spendable. And if saving depends on whatever is left over, saving usually does not happen. The fix is to reverse the order. Do not save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving. The moment your paycheck arrives, automatically move a percentage into savings, an emergency fund, debt repayment, or an investment account. Make it automatic. Do not wait until the end of the month. Do not rely on motivation. Do not hope that money will magically remain. Pay yourself first, then live on what is left. You can start small. Even 5% is better than nothing. Then increase it over time. The important part is building the habit. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. That is normal. Your lifestyle may need to adjust. But after a few months, something important happens. You stop seeing that money as available to spend. Your budget adapts. And your savings begin to grow quietly in the background. That is when money starts working for you instead of constantly disappearing from you. Habit number 4 is emotional spending. Most people think they buy things because they need them. But many purchases are not logical. They are emotional. You had a bad day at work, so you order expensive food. You feel stressed, so you buy something online. You feel bored, so you start scrolling shopping apps. You feel behind in life, so you buy something that makes you feel successful for a moment. This is why emotional spending is so dangerous. It gives you a quick mood boost. But the feeling does not last. And later, when you check your bank account, the stress comes back even stronger. Now you have the same emotional problem plus less money. The fix is the 48-hour rule. Whenever you want to buy something non-essential, wait 48 hours. Do not say yes immediately. Do not say no immediately. Just wait. If you still want it after 2 days and it fits your budget, then you can consider buying it. But most of the time, the urge will disappear. Because what you wanted was not really the item. You wanted relief. You wanted excitement. You wanted control. Once the emotion fades, the purchase often looks unnecessary. The 48-hour rule protects your future self from your emotional self. Habit number 5 is ignoring the big 3. This is where many people get personal finance completely backwards. They obsess over small expenses while ignoring the big ones. They feel guilty about a $5 coffee, but rent an apartment that takes half their income. They skip small treats, but finance a car they cannot comfortably afford. They search for coupons, but spend hundreds every month because they never plan food. The big 3 are housing, transportation, and food. For most people, these are the expenses that decide whether their budget works or fails. Small expenses matter, but big expenses matter more. If your rent is too high, your car payment is too high, and your food spending is random, skipping coffee will not fix the problem. You need to optimize the big expenses first. Keep housing reasonable compared to your income. Choose reliable transportation over status. Plan food spending before the week begins. Cook simple meals more often. Shop with a list. Avoid making food decisions only when you are tired and hungry. When you control the big 3, your financial life becomes much easier. You do not have to panic over every tiny purchase. You do not have to feel guilty over every coffee. Because the foundation of your budget is already stronger. Fix the big costs first. Then the small ones become easier to manage. Building wealth is not about winning the lottery. It is not about one magic trick. And it is not only about earning more money. Earning more helps, but only if your habits improve with it. If your money keeps leaking out, more income will only create a bigger leak. So here is your challenge. Pick one habit from this video and fix it this week. Not all 5, just one. Set up an automatic transfer. Cancel one unused subscription. Wait 48 hours before your next non-essential purchase. Track your convenience spending. Or take a serious look at your housing, transportation, and food costs. Start small, but start now. Because the longer these habits stay invisible, the more money they take from your future. Take control of your money before it takes control of you. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos about building wealth, better habits, and financial freedom. And if you want to know what to do with the money you start saving, watch the next video on the screen. The best investing strategy for beginners. I will see you there.